Hello. I have a confession to make. Good morning. Welcome to today's video. Today's still Sunday. I'm saying that because I just recorded a spilling the tea video that's going to go live on Sunday, but this video is probably going to go live on Monday, November 11th. It is Remembrance Day tomorrow. I don't really know how today's going to go. I'm just going to vlog my life with you, but basically the last couple of days I kind of track my weeks by Thursday because that's when I do my statistics for my weight loss and my cut and stuff. But since Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and potentially today, I haven't tracked my food. I've just been eating whatever I want. And I think that's because we've just been doing a lot of cleaning. And so for part of the cleaning, my kitchen hasn't really been available or readily available. And also it's just mentally fucking annoying to do all that cleaning. But it's done now. So today either is going to be my final day of the weekend of just doing whatever I want, because I really am craving sushi and I'm trying to go to sushi, but I have nobody that wants to come with me to sushi. After that, I wanted to just go about my day. I have some jobs I want to apply for. I want to reconcile my visas and my budget. My room is pretty clean. I could continue to do the decluttering, like go through my makeup. Maybe I'm going to go to the gym. Who knows? Honestly, I don't know how today's going to go. I'm either going to be productive Patty today or I'm going to be sulking Sally. I don't know. Okay? We don't know. I'm not actually sulking, but I'm saying, like, I don't know. Usually Sundays are my organization day, but I feel that we did a lot of cleaning and we're currently doing freezer emptying because we have a lot of meat that we want to use. We went to Tara last night, VJ and I, and we bought some food. Oh, another reason I don't want to track today is because VJ made some lasagna and I made myself like a mini little thing, and I don't want to track lasagna. Like, I just want to track. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I plan to not drink today, which is why I wanted to record in the first place, because I'm like, if you're not going to drink, you might as well show it. But I don't know, it's only 8:39. The world can change by the time 12 o'clock hits, you know what I mean? So see how it goes. Yeah, so I'll take you on my day, let you know how it goes. I was feeling so fucking lazy this whole time. Like, I was literally sitting in bed for an hour, just sitting there. And then I'm like, okay, I don't know, something just came up. I got out of bed, I'm like, just start by recording. And now I'm on to recording the second video. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I'm about to just edit the spilling the tea video. Make sure you check it out because it'll be live by the time you watch it. It's so funny when you plug yourself and you're like, go check it out, like and subscribe, do this, do that. Like, you know, I don't know. Okay, see you. So I finished the gym. It was actually a really good session. I didn't want to go as usual, but lately whenever I finish like uploading a YouTube video, I like to go to the gym and just like breathe while I just chill out. I don't know, it's just something. But I uploaded a video this morning, just spilling the tea. I actually really cracked myself up, and I know like you're not supposed to toot your own horn, but like I think I'm funny, you know, funny looking. No, I'm just joking. The plan right now is I haven't ate all day. I have been trying to go to sushi for like 3 weeks now. I don't even know where the fuck the seed got planted in my brain, but like it's literally all I can think about, going to sushi. So I finally pooned somebody to come with me to sushi, and I'm gonna show you guys. But FYI, I'm gonna show you pictures of all the food and you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, this girl's crazy. And I am. But it's delicious and I like eating. That's why I'm gonna find me a man who's about a girl who eats. I'm thinking my general idea for today is that, so I went to the gym, I uploaded a video, I have to do my budget and I have to apply for some more jobs. So my room is actually clean for once. I'm basically going to go to sushi. You know you're gonna get itis after sushi. So I'm gonna anticipate that I'm gonna take a quick nap, you know, cause it's Sunday fun day. And then maybe around like 6, 7, wake up. I'll do some meal prep for the rest of the week, set me up for success, and I can do my budget. I can do whatever paperwork and organization I need to do, and then starting tomorrow, I'll get back on track. I also need to create a new workout plan, and I'm gonna do that too. My teeth seem yellow. That's the only thing about drinking coffee. Like, fuck, so annoying. But okay, I'm gonna show you guys sushi next and what I wear, because I'm gonna try. But you know, you have to plan strategically when you go to sushi or all you can eat buffets, because we can eat out here. Also, here's another mistake that I'm making right now, is that I haven't ate all day. And if you don't eat before you go to sushi or whatever, something, and you're like anticipating that you're gonna eat a lot, your stomach is gonna not be able to hold as much as before because your stomach is shrinking. So I technically should have a quick bite to eat before I go so I can optimize to my stomach space. Honestly, you guys are gonna be tired of hearing the word optimize, but yo, this is how my brain works. It just is. I forgot to say one thing about the gym. So although I've been having like not very organized or tracked workouts the last couple of weeks, I have been tracking for a long time though. I think I've been tracking for at least 6 months. No, I've been tracking longer than that. I've been tracking my workouts from time because it does make sense. Like, logically speaking, all of this is data. Like, I don't know how, I mean, I have a shitty memory as is. I don't know how people who go to the gym remember what they lifted like their last leg day for this specific exercise. You know what I mean? Like my brain is not like that. I need to write it down. So anyways, it's been a while since I even had a solid long period of time where I did cardio. One of my friends was at the gym and we did cardio together for like 25 minutes, and that's pretty impressive. Pretty fucking impressed with myself. And that's the thing, like that was my first long Stairmaster session after taking a break from it, and hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna be like, well, you just did it yesterday, so you can do it again. Also, I think music helps. Really, really good music, and I'm dying. I need some bangers right now. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready now. Okay, bye. Okay, so that's my look. I went through all that trouble of organizing the closet just to wear the same pants and same sweaters that I always go for. Can you tell me why we're like this? Okay, so we're at Sushi, and it's like an iPad menu, and you get to decide what you want. And then they have soup and salad and stuff over on the side, and you just get it yourself. So that's the garlic roasted mushrooms or something. We never tried it before. This is shrimp. I think it's, I don't know. These two were like adventurous. We're trying it out. And then this is a classic, deep fried cheese wontons. Oh my god, it tastes fire. I'm gonna open it and show you when I eat it. This is roasted edamame, so good. This is pork dumplings. And then I think this is barbecue pork or beef. This is chicken, barbecue chicken on a stick. Okay, this is the hand roll. Kind of dark. See if I can brighten it. And then I'm gonna dip it in spicy mayo. Okay, so we ordered 3 different types of sushi. I don't even remember what each one was, but I'm so excited. I know you want to say something, didn't you? Okay, so you know when you're at that point in sushi where you're like contemplating your life because you're so full? I'm so full, but also my craving has been satisfied like crazy. And we just got some Kalbi beef. I'm gonna show you. I don't even like beef, and I still eat this because it's so fire. But hopefully I didn't just jinx it and I'm not gonna like it. But let's see. BRB. Okay, so this is the Kalbi beef. It doesn't look as juicy as it normally does, but I'm sure it's still bomb. So we reached the point that we're stuffed as fuck, and I'll tell you what we have left. But shrimp tempura just came. It smells good, but it looks so filling. That's the dip for it. So what we have left are 4 sushi rolls, 4 half buttons of mushrooms, 3 pieces of kalbi, and some edamame, which is not bad. I think we did a good strategy. Okay, so this is my outfit of the day. I curled my hair because it's dirty gym hair and it curls better when it's dirty. This is one of the new tops I got from H&M. It's kind of off the shoulder, but I can still wear a normal bra and you can't see it. I'm wearing my jeans from American Eagle, and then I'm wearing those lace boots from Forever 21. So that's my look. Not sure what the exact plan is. We might go get food, which yes, I know I already ate out today, but you know when you like make a bunch of bad decisions and you're like, I'm not ready to stop making bad decisions? Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm gonna start fresh tomorrow and become better, but not right now. So I will show you guys the dosa maybe, but if not, I will see you later. I'm probably gonna combine 2 days because I was trying to do some meal prep in today's video, which I obviously did not do. So yeah, but I feel pretty good. It's always fun when you dress up after wearing like maxis all day and like you're like, damn, like I'm a dime. No, but seriously though, you need to have confidence, and I'm working on mine. So it may sound cocky, but it's really just working on confidence. So hello, welcome to the next day, actually the next night. Unfortunately for me, I lacked some serious motivation after those last few clips. I did have motivation yesterday morning after a bit of time. I uploaded my latest video, which was spilling the tea on another breakup story, like a shitty boyfriend, really, not shitty breakup story. After that, I went to the gym. I got a quick workout in. I even managed to do 30 minutes of Stairmaster. After that, I went to sushi, and then I came home, took a nap, and I basically just loafed all day, and then went out again with some friends, and I basically just didn't track any of what I ate, and I drank. Then I'm like, okay, today, Monday, you're gonna get back on track. You don't have to worry about hitting your protein and calories, but ideally, you want to track everything you eat, which I did start off successfully, but then my day just went downhill. Downhill like bad things happening, just downhill like the motivation just was slipping. Next thing you know, it's 9 o'clock at night and I still haven't done a lot of what I needed to do today. It's super shitty, but I mean, I'm making this video and potentially it could be going up, or it's just gonna go into the lost YouTube files of Cynthia's vlogging footage. But you know, I don't think that people have motivation all the time, and I think that's part of what I'm trying to show you guys. Like, there's real life situations. Like, no one's gonna be motivated 24/7. I mean, if you are, that's great, and tell me how you do it. But aside from that, like, there's gonna be days where you want to spend all day in bed, and unfortunately, I know that I should probably be like, just get out of bed and you'll feel good, but that's not what I believe in. Like, I personally believe in, like, doing what you want to do and, like, chill for a second, assess why you feel that way. And personally, like, I think today was just a matter of, like, the weather outside. We're having a snowstorm. To me, that, like, it reminds me of when you're younger and buses get canceled and you're like, yay, snow day, let's go to Mandarin and get a buffet or something or whatever. And VJ ended up actually not going to work today either, and he had a sick day. And Johan had the day off in Halifax because it's Remembrance Day. So I'm like, yo, everyone's chilling. Like, I want to chill too. So I was having mad FOMO. And then because VJ was home, he wanted to, I don't know, we were just being lazy. And then the whole thing is that, like, last week we were really focusing on decluttering and cleaning our kitchen. So a lot of the groceries that we bought last week, I haven't organized the fridge basically. I haven't used all of my groceries from last week. And so now in my brain, I'm like, when you do it, it's going to be, like, so complicated because you haven't done it for, like, a week, and, like, you have to reorganize the fridge, and then you have to do this, blah, blah, blah. So I'm making it seem like it's really hectic in my head, and I know I'm obviously boosting the situation. I was supposed to even have a protein smoothie. I said I was going to have a protein smoothie on my Instagram story because, again, at some point today, I did get a little bit of a motivation. I got a little bit of motivation, and I went to the gym. Again, I didn't want to go to the gym, and I was, like, texting some people that go to the gym, and I was like, are you guys going? What's up? And then somebody actually texted me and was just like, hey, like, my headphones died, do you want to do cardio, like, come by? And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So I did cardio, and I decided, like, here's the thing. So I did the cardio, and for days when, even with the gym, this is already my attitude that I have. For days with the gym where I don't feel like going, if I really don't feel like going, I'm not going to go. Like, whatever. I'm not going to die. Like, no one, you know that meme where it's like, no one got skinny from eating one salad and no one got fat from eating a donut? That's a fact. Like, similarly, missing one workout when you go for, like, 5 days a week most of the year, you're fine. You know what I mean? And just going to the gym once a year and then expecting to get gains is, like, not realistic. So whenever I feel like this, if it's just a matter of, like, I'm too lazy to follow a plan and, like, track my workouts, which is how I've been these last couple of weeks, I'm like, yo, just do whatever you want. You're a free bird. Just go in, be active, move. You know, I actually really enjoy doing squats and chin-ups, so sometimes I'll just do squats until I die, and then I leave. Sometimes I'll do chin-ups. I did an hour of cardio. I did some chin-ups. I told myself that just go in, do the cardio. You can have a massage after. You can go to the sauna for a little bit if you're cold. Like, whatever. Just make it something. I ended up staying there for an hour and a half, and I probably had one of the better workouts that I've had in a very long time. So, I mean, I know, like, yeah, you can be rigid and you can have extreme results by being, like, really great all the time. For example, one of the other things that we've been doing, again, because of this whole cleaning thing and decluttering the fridge and just not optimizing the groceries, we've been eating out more. It's like, you know, when you make one bad decision and then you basically, like, replicate that decision further because it's easier to do that than it is to be like, stop, I need to just stop being a fuckface and deal with this. Yeah, it's one of those things, right? And I do think, obviously, at some point, you're going to have to stop being a fuckface and do what you know you have to do. However, taking the time that you need to figure it out, like, go take that time. Who cares? Who are you in a rush for? For example, when I was doing AWS and, like, studying for it, but, like, really lacking motivation, I felt really guilty because I'm like, fuck, like, I'm not studying for this. Like, how am I supposed to do this? Like, I'm lacking motivation. Like, I'm not doing well. And, like, think about it. If I'm not doing well, do you think my motivation is going to be high to study? A normal person probably, but to me, I'm like, nah, like, this is not working. Like, I don't want to study something that's, like, fucking kicking my ass. You know what I mean? YouTube, like, it takes a lot of work. It does, but I genuinely enjoy it. Like, it's so much fun. Even sometimes, like, I have moments of doubts where I'm like, fuck, do I really, like, am I really going to do this? Like, am I really going to try to, like, do this? Because I have some big goals and big dreams. And honestly, like, today, although I took the day off and, like, didn't really do any of my productive things that I wanted to do, I was jokingly telling VJ that it was my research day because I basically, like, sat all day watching YouTube videos and, like, whatever, different videos, like, subscribe people. Then I was going down the deep dark hole of YouTube, and then I was just like, you know, that new Netflix documentary called Game Changers that came out. I was thinking about like how I want my channel to grow and just so many different things. And I'm like, yo, like this is easy. Like becoming a YouTuber is not complicated. Losing fat is not complicated. It's because we're so fucking dumb that we make it complicated, okay? Like at the end of the day, honestly, I'm sorry. I don't care what people say. My personal opinion is that consistency beats every fucking thing, okay? Everything. I don't care if you're like some star athlete. If you're a star athlete with great abilities, it's probably because you've been consistent for a very long time. I've said this before and I've said that again. Like I'll say it so many times. Like consistently doing something is going to make you better. Not being perfect at something, it's consistently doing something. So if that means you're consistently not drinking pop, you're going to be good. You're going to be better than you were before. If that means, you know, like today, for example, like my bed is not made. If you saw my yesterday's video, like I made the bed, my room was clean. I was like in an optimal, like happy headspace. Everything was good. Now, like there's a few things on the chair. There's some things on the floor. My bed is not made. I didn't even like, I finished the gym and I did a cardio day and I wanted to wash my hair. And I like literally didn't even want to wash my hair. So I'm like, you know what? Get out of bed, wash your hair. Start with that. First step, get out of bed, wash your hair. And I did that. And then I'm like, okay, as I'm washing my hair and I'm like, I could probably do like a sit down chat with me, like life update video. Because there's some things that I want to talk about in my becoming a YouTuber, like a life updates and my weight loss plans and like how to get back into the groove of things. So I'm basically doing a free-for-all. And I told myself, like, don't make this complicated. You don't need to edit out all the words. Try your best to make it like one long flow versus like edit out like this and that, which is going to take way more time. Like I'm trying to basically have a higher turnaround for this video because I'm not in the mood to do a video, right? In terms of the rest of this stuff, my basic plan. Okay, so I watch Game Changers, right? And then while I'm watching Game Changers, I'm thinking like, yo, is going vegan or vegetarian like really truly optimal? Obviously, keep in mind though, like this is based off people who are vegetarian, vegan, and they're obviously going to have a huge bias on this subject. However, at the same time, I do think that there's obviously something that they're onto if they're not eating meat, right? And like they're feeling all of these like high powers. Like at the end of the day, you can't really beat science. However, science is really boring to me. Like I think it's like I watched I think half that video on 3 speed. I was started at 2 speed and then I moved up to 3x, but I was just like, I got to halfway and then I kind of got bored of it, and I think I kind of got the general gist of the idea, and maybe I'll watch it like the rest of it later. But even just from Instagram, YouTube, all of these people that I follow, like the subscribers, like right now my content that I follow on YouTube is like how to make money on YouTube, like becoming a YouTuber, and then the other part is like weight loss, fat loss, meal prep, stuff like that. But like people that I'm subscribed to and I actually enjoy watching. So for example, there's this one girl that I follow. She does amazing meal prep videos, and she did like a decluttering video, and she decluttered her scrapbooking office. But because I genuinely enjoy watching this lady and like her videos, I like watch her videos even if it's not related to the original topic she's talking about. Anyways, I went off on a tangent, but my point is that with this Game Changer thing, I was thinking, it seems like the common themes is that you obviously need to be in a calorie deficit for fat loss. By the way, this is all for fat loss. That's my only goal. Okay, fat loss on a budget, I would say, is my only goal. And also enjoying good food. Okay, fine. My main focus would be to be able to lose fat, eat foods I enjoy eating and continue eating for the rest of my life, i.e. not cutting anything out permanently. 3 would be the budget thing. Making sure that I'm doing this for the best bang for buck for now, for the time period and my circumstances in life. Sorry, I just looked at the time and bugged out, and I'm like, oh my god, you already did a 10-minute clip. But I'm like, yo, who the fuck cares? If someone wants to watch your shit, they're gonna watch it. And like, that's the attitude you need to have. Like, when you're on YouTube and like being on screen and stuff like that, like you can't have these doubts and be like, well, is this person gonna watch a 30-minute sit down video? Who the fuck cares? If you want to do a 30-minute sit down video of why you're fucking not motivated and how you plan to get back into it, do it. Who cares? Someone who wants to watch is gonna watch it. So back to that. My basic plan is that I want to do fat loss on a budget. And it seems that the correlated idea based on Game Changers, based on YouTubers that I follow, based on Instagram people that I follow, just the general theme I've been gathering from research, years of research, aka going on Instagram and scrolling mindlessly, and same thing with YouTube, is that calorie deficit is king. Okay, you have to be in a calorie deficit no matter what. And then everything else is like secondary. But no matter what, calorie deficit is king, right? So if that's king, everything else is just optimizing your fat loss. So for example, intermediate fasting. The reason why intermittent fasting as well is good, and one of the things that they mentioned in Game Changers that actually made me think of intermittent fasting is like this blood sample test that they did of like someone who's eating vegetarian and someone who's eating meat. Blood or something was like unclear. And it's basically saying that it takes a lot longer for you to digest these meat products and the fats that come with it. And I'm obviously doing a shitty job of explaining it. I hate science. Go watch the movie yourself. But basically, what they're saying is we're constantly eating meat, and these meats and meat products take a long time to digest. And again, that is correlated to the idea, which is intermittent fasting, which is like you're eating all fucking day and your body doesn't have time to metabolize or do all this shit. So I'm like, okay, cool. Point number one, you don't want to be eating all the time. Fair. Okay, cool. And I think that I do enjoy eating later in the day based on the trends that I've noticed about myself. I really have to digest food before I go to the gym if I plan to eat. So I'll have like an oatmeal an hour before or a sandwich like an hour and a half before. But if I'm really trying to do a workout, ideally I would want to be in a fasted state so I can just go first thing in the morning and get it over with so I don't have to worry about doing it. But then the other part of my brain is like, okay, but like, you know, you have to eat carbs before so like you can have strength to get all those gains. And like, bro, these are all gym fucking myths, okay? Like obviously if you're trying to be a bodybuilder and you need to like optimize every single science part of fat loss and weight loss and all this stuff, go ahead, go do all of these minute details. But when you're someone struggling to barely like meal prep, let alone hit my calories, let alone eat home cooked foods, I'm not worrying about what the fuck time I'm having my carbs. I'm worrying about the greater picture, right? But I am focusing on little things that I'm down to change. Another thing though is I don't want to do anything extreme. First idea that popped into my head based on the point of the whole blood clear and always digesting protein and shit like that combined with the whole intermittent fasting thing, I was thinking I would have a late start to the day of eating. So I would try my best to eat like at 12, like basically go to the gym or after the gym, which I end about 1:30, have a protein smoothie. I don't know the exact timing, so I'm just telling you, but I'd basically say after I go to the gym, have a protein smoothie. And right now I go to the gym around like 11:30 to 1:30. So say at like 1:30, I break my fast, I have a protein smoothie, and I eat about until 8. That gives me that time frame. But again, I don't like doing extremist like mentality. So I was thinking I'd probably for sure do the hard deadline of eating later in the day. I just don't know about evenings because what about like Friday, Saturday? But then I'm just like, you could still do like pretty clean eating like Sunday to Thursday or whatever that you're normally doing, which is like more or less I try my best to track my calories. If there's days where I'm drinking Coronas, there's days where I'm drinking Coronas. Some days I'll track the Coronas I drink, and maybe if I add this new rule to my plan, then maybe I'll track the Coronas I drink, and maybe I'll try my best to only drink Coronas before 8 o'clock. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there and I'm saying this to you guys, and maybe I'll just keep this as chronicles for myself of what my plan is. So that's step one. Step two, I need to come up with another workout plan, but I'm thinking of going back to the basics that my first trainer told me, which is that if you're not trying to be a bodybuilder, you can just do total body. Do one back, one leg, or two back, two leg, or whatever, something like that, but upper, lower, I don't know. But I have to figure out a new plan, and I'm going to really do it, and I'm going to go back to the basics, which is I want to spend maximum 2 hours at the gym, which includes stretching, which includes 15 minutes of hydro bed, which includes 30 minutes of Stairmaster, and I'm even trying to include 10 minutes of the sauna now, just because it's the winter cold months, and I need added motivation to get into the gym. So that's number two. Number three is I'm obviously trying to go back to tracking my calories, tracking my food. I'm going to go back to tracking my calories. I did a video about how I'm recalculating my macros. I'm still going to stick to those numbers, and I'm going to try to hit my proteins, and I'm going to try to hit my calories. Those are the only two things I'm trying to hit. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Whatever number we're at, I'm going to try to go back to that, having that routine. So either I'm going to switch my routine around, because obviously my routine right now, adding YouTube, is not helping me get to the gym at an optimal state, or optimal time, or optimal workouts, because I know there's a correlation between the two. It's just taking a lot of time doing this, right? But if I go back to corporate life, it's going to be even worse. So I'd rather get the good habits in place, and if that means waking up early and going to the gym ASAP, like first thing, I'm going to do that, right? I don't want to go at 6 o'clock when it's going to be busy as fuck, and I don't want to not go at all. So I have to figure out what works. So I have to either rethink my routine or go back to when I did like 4:30 a.m. wake ups, do more morning walks, stuff like that. Like those things I feel like made me feel good. The other thing, back to game changers, is that basically all these people are saying that they have like increased energy from having a plant-based diet. And honestly, I'm sure they do have more energy, but you know what I think it is? I think it's the extremist mentality. Again, I think the people that are not having these optimal body states, that are meat eaters, right? They're not eating enough vegetables as is. I think they're focused on just hitting protein and carbs and not eating enough vegetables. If you ask anyone who is not vegetarian or vegan how often or how many vegetables they're eating, I personally don't think it's even equivalent to the amount that a person who's vegetarian or vegan is eating. And I think that's what's missing. I think instead of trying to be an extremist of being like, I have to be all animal based and I have to eat beef and steak and everything for every meal to be like the Hulk, or the other opposite, which is like, if you're not going to go vegan, you're going to like grow a third eye and like poop out bones from buttholes and animals. I don't know, like whatever the fuck it is, right? Like I think combining the general idea, eat more fucking vegetables, drink more water. Obviously you're gonna feel fucking better if you do that. That's common sense, okay? Like you don't need to do anything extreme. Common sense. Start, you know, adding more vegetables to your meals, and then maybe you're going to be full faster and you're going to eat less meat automatically. Maybe start exploring your vegetarian options. I don't like cutting shit out permanently. Like I was thinking about it. I'm like, would you ever really consider like being vegetarian or vegan for the rest of your life? And I'm like, no. And the reason why is like, why do I have to do that? Like, why can't I get to a point where I'm eating meat less times in a week? You know what I mean? Instead of doing this whole extreme thing where like I'm highly likely not able to sustain it for the rest of my life, why can't I make small steps and then see how I feel and then adjust accordingly? Like isn't that how life works? Like isn't it you learn from something and then you realize, oh fuck, I fucked up, or oh damn, I killed it, and then move on? I'm telling you guys, but I'm also telling myself what my plan is. The other plan is for the rest of the day, like I have some admin stuff that I need to do, including uploading this video, which is so annoying because uploading the video prevents me from doing my admin stuff. And then by the time I upload the video, I'm like so drained from staring at the computer that the last thing I want to do is my computer work. So again, I need to optimize my schedule in terms of like how I'm going about doing stuff. I always try to over plan and, you know, basically be optimistic as fuck, and then maybe at the end of the day I don't get everything done. And the reason why is because I can always adjust accordingly if I have like a full day of plans and I can't get to something, right? But if I have all this free time, it's very easy to like just be like la 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 la, you know? So for example, I obviously want to do meal prep and clean my fridge, but that's like a whole mental game in itself. Like for me to be able to make a video about it for YouTube, that means I'm already ahead of the game. I'm not even ahead of the game right now. So I'm trying to be ahead of the game and motivate you guys to do it when I'm not even motivated myself, right? So it takes a few steps for me to get there, and if I'm not there, I'm not doing it. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm obviously like getting closer to getting there, and I feel like by the time I upload this video, if I get a few admin things done that I wanted to get done by the end of today, I'm pretty sure that I can start off tomorrow on the fresh start. I'm also going to make sure before I go to bed, I'm going to write down like everything I want to do in like stupid simple details. Like, you know that little board I have up there? I haven't updated it since Thursday. And again, there's a correlation. There's a correlation to everything. But again, I'm not very disappointed in myself. I just think that you're going to have moments in your life where you're going to have really high highs and you're going to have really low lows. And I don't mean like, I'm not even talking about the mental health part of things. I'm talking about like, there's going to be times when you're extremely productive. Like, you're just on a roll. Like, I think that was us last week. We killed it. Me and my mom, like, we murked shit for like 3 days in a row. And honestly, I know it doesn't seem like it's exhausting, but it was mentally exhausting. Like, to me, facing the kitchen, it's like our worst area of the home. The storage room, worst area of the home. Like, and then just all of this shit. Like, yo, bro, I didn't want to deal with that. Dealing with the fridge tomorrow and like facing the groceries that potentially I let go bad because of the fact that I've been a fuckface and spending money on food I shouldn't even be eating out in the first place. Like, that's when I'm like, yo, I don't want to face those realities. You know what I mean? And I think that's what happens. Like, you are so caught up being like, fuck, I hate my life. You just have to kind of force yourself to get out of the rut. I think you got the point. I think I made my point. I think I'm back to being motivated a little bit. I do have some footage of all of the shitty food that I've been eating that is so delicious these last couple of days. Obviously, you cannot eat all this food and expect to be at your optimal state of health. I'm very well aware of that. And even though right now I'm probably still in the best shape of my life than I've ever been before as a result of tracking calories and tracking my daily weight, I do believe that I don't feel as good as I can when I'm in my optimal state, when I have a routine down, when I'm waking up early, when my room is clean, when I'm eating home cooked foods. Like, there's a direct heavy correlation for me when I'm on point with my life and when I'm not. Obviously, again, at the end of the day, like, I'm also coming back from drinking 2 days or 3 days in a row. It's Monday, it's a snowstorm. Like, I'm aware of all these things. I'm just aware, and I'm assessing, and I'm just analyzing, and I'm gonna do something about it. You know what I mean? I took the whole day to just chill out and be like, you know what, Cynthia, fuck off. And like, just do whatever you want. And like, that's another thing. I thought about different things, and I was just like, yo, you know what? I'm thinking that maybe, realistically speaking, I do think Saturdays and Sundays are big days for dropping videos. So maybe Monday you can take the day off because you're working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Like, working YouTube wise. And then maybe Monday it can be your day of the weekend to relax, to chill, to watch all the videos that people upload, because a lot of people upload on Mondays, which makes sense. Everyone is like bored now, weekend's over. I don't really want to Like, I don't know. I have to see. And that's what I'm saying. Like, all day, although I've done nothing, I am still analyzing and doing research. I just need to make sure that I write down all these thoughts on paper so I don't forget. And that, like, you know, it makes it easier for me for tomorrow. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, you're basically trying to make the best of the of a non-optimal day. And I don't even mean to say it's a shitty day. I'm saying it lightly as it's a shitty day because I swear and say all these things regularly. So it doesn't actually mean like a shitty day. But I'm saying, like, you know, taking a day and making it to be as best as you can possibly be. Even if it's 9 o'clock at night and you're like, fuck, I didn't even get out of bed and brush my teeth. Like, bro, do whatever you gotta do, man. Do whatever you gotta do. Which, by the way, I did brush my teeth. I'm just saying I physically took a shower. Sorry, I had to come back because there's one important thing I forgot to say, which is half the reason I felt extra guilty today is because today I didn't upload any video, okay? No video upload today. Last week, my uploads weren't even that great because Monday, Tuesday, I think I uploaded a Trader Joe's haul on Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I didn't upload anything because my mom and I were cleaning. Saturday, I uploaded a decluttering video. Sick video, yo. I love before and after transformations, and I'm not even trying to toot my own horn. Like, watch that shit. And then Sunday, I uploaded a spilling the tea video. So today I didn't upload any video, and I was like feeling extra guilty because even though I didn't upload any extra video, I was at 61 subscribers and now I'm at 67, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I went up 6 subscribers on a day where I didn't want to do anything. Like, I didn't want to do anything. And I'm just like, fuck. Like, out of all the days you should be doing something, how about the day that you're getting 6 subscribers in one day? Like, what the fuck did I even do? I didn't even upload a video today, right? But it's like, yo, it's just a reminder that even the days where you think that you're not doing well in life, or that, like, fuck, I think that I'm losing all the gains in the gym, or fuck, man, I'm probably spent way too much money than I should have spent, or fuck, man, like, yo, I'm gonna die from this breakup. Like, honestly, I know it sounds really bad when you're going through something, or like when you're avoiding something or whatever, but most times, as long as you stay consistent, just get back on the horse, rip the band-aid off, do whatever the fuck you've been avoiding to do, just rip it off, man. There's nothing worse than procrastinating. If it's something that you're not doing and you know you have to get it done, you might as well fucking rip the band-aid off and just get it fucking done. Just go do it right now. Okay, bye. If you're motivated all the time, then you'll tell me what drug you are on. Bye.